MANHAKIM, go outside in nature, go feel good, go be happy and whatnot. Today, I would like to talk about the concept of God-mindedness. Um, what that means to me personally, I'd say, is like, I'll say the consciousness of all of us, right? So like, we as human beings, sometimes in this day and age, we're pushed to think in an individual kind of mindset. Me myself, I've been on this platform and I said it's good to knock off distractions and to lock in, focus on yourself and all that. But it is very important for you to understand that you can't do anything alone in this world. Like, you can do things alone, but I guess it's more of like understanding that some things you do alone and other things you allow others to give their expertise, to push you, to direct you, and to assist you. We are the overall, like when it comes to your life, you're the creator of what you're seeing. Whatever is what's being reflected around you, that's a reflection of what you feel, what you wanted. So in understanding that, God-mindedness, in my opinion, pushes us to think in a more collective mindset, thinking about harmony, you know, empathy. As a human being, these are things that I don't think we always focus on. Empathy as a whole, especially for men. You gotta empathize with your brothers. You gotta see what people are going through around you and don't add to the burden, don't add to the load. You gotta be the light that people want to see sometimes, man. Bro, when you walk into a room, try to be the reason that people are laughing. If you want to make heads turns, you know, be the person that's making everyone happy. Don't add to somebody's vexation or add to somebody's struggle, you know? Because those type of people are of the devil. And there are people like that in this world, that they will try to just do what the devil does, kill, steal, and destroy. And killing don't gotta be death. Somebody could try to kill you as far as your ego, how you view yourself. They'll try to steal your energy. Let's say you could be in a situation where ooh, let these ladies by. They can try to steal your energy from you. And when I say they steal your energy from you, they don't mean physically like they steal your energy. I mean like your motivation that you have in life. They could try to take that from you in different ways too. Nobody's ever gonna attack you head on. That's what I've learned in this life. People are always gonna have angles and people are gonna move strategic. There's a lot of dummies that read the Art of War. They didn't read the book because they wanted to they didn't they didn't read the book because they wanted to benefit off of the book or to use it to spread light or to be aware. Certain people will read those kind of books to try to gain an advantage because they're not good people. You know what I mean? So God-mindedness is a way for you to understand that things in life are bigger than you. You're not supposed to just see things in a place where you're thinking about how you benefit. Think about how you can add to other people's lives. Think about how you can add to other people's experience on this earth. Because at the end of the day, those people in life that are gonna try to make you feel negative or lower than yourself, or they try to make you feel like you're not what you are when you know you're what you are, when you know the work you put in, when you know the time you put in. the efforts you put in, when you know how long you've been thinking about whatever idea it is, you feel me? When it comes to that, it's you and you that knows what you do. So in those situations, in those times where you may feel a satanic energy, you know, a demonic energy, you know, those type of energies, because they come to the light, man. For me, again, I try to be a light to those around me. It's not always gonna work. I'm not always gonna be the best person. I'm not always gonna be an angel to people. Like, I'm supposed to be the villain in some people's story, you know? But your overall view, if you're coming from a place of love, then 9 times out of 10, that's what's gonna come back to you. But when you operate from a high point of view in life, like I'm telling you, people will see what you are and it will vexate them deeply and they don't even know why. And they'll get to doing weird things, you know, and you as the light, 9 times out of 10, if they can get you to show just a little bit of darkness, just a tiny bit of darkness, just a little bit of darkness, so that it, you know, aligns with the narrative that they've painted to whoever they painted it to. In those places, that's when you know, you got abducted, you know, you let your soul get taken advantage of, and that's not good. You don't want that. So you want to operate from a God mindset, the God minded. We're about to get that all paperwork, you hear me? This really is just a digital footprint so that later on, when, you know, yeah, you hear me? You got to do that sometimes. You got to be strategic. You think of something, you create it, you write it down. After you've done all that, go create a digital footprint on their ass. You hear me? Go create a digital footprint on their ass. Once you do that, you hear me? Now you're the creator, you're the founder, you're big man. Now it's new levels in life. You hear me? Go outside and feel good about yourself. You hear me? Go outside. Go outside. Go outside. Go feel good about yourself. Yeah. The only way you feel good about yourself is when you prioritize yourself, you know? But let me chill though, because I was talking about harmony earlier, you know? Again, it's not just all you. You're not supposed to do things just for you. You're doing things to be bigger than you. You're creating things for your family after you. You feel me? It don't just come, it doesn't just come with you having an idea and then it executes. That's not how that works. You have an idea, but what's the source of your idea? Is it coming from love, from an idea that's bigger than you? Are you coming from a God mindset or are you coming from a Lucifer mindset? Because, you know, Lucifer, I say he's more of an individual that he cared more about himself, you hear me, and personal glory, personal gain, you know? Whereas the collective, when you create, you're creating not for yourself. You can't create for yourself. If you create for yourself and you mean that, I don't think you're a good person. You're creating for everything around you because you're not going to be here. Yourself not going to be here in 100 years, you hear me? A future version of yourself is going to be here. So hopefully you create something that they can benefit from. You hear me? You hear me? Life is the most beautiful thing on this earth. You hear me? So what are you going to do to add to it? What are you going to do to add to it? We all privileged to be breathing and walking in this jump, you know? We're all privileged to be in a situation where we wake up every day, you know, we have our own places to live. If you don't have your own place to live, you have parents to live with. If you don't have parents to live with, then you have family you can stay with. If you don't have family you can stay with, then you have a really down-ass friend. If you don't have a down-ass friend, then you know what your situation is. And whatever it is, you hold your head up high because you know that it's adding to your story. Overall, it's adding to your story. You don't let nothing slow you down. You don't let no one slow you down. And that's what the God-minded mindset is. It's a new topic. That's why I'm kind of like, I wouldn't say shaky, but this is a new energy that I'm thinking about like actively. This is very fresh for me. So I'm still defining it. I'm still trying to understand. Yo, what's going on? Why you say, dang, bro, what's going on? Make sure you subscribe too. I see you. It's a mindset that I'm definitely trying to incorporate though, you know? Oh, it's lagging? Hey man, I'm gonna upload it and then you could just rewatch it, you feel me? So don't worry about that. If it's lagging, you feel me, just subscribe and then come watch it later. So, God-minded, make sure you're in a place where you're living for something bigger than you. It's not just about you, you know, it's about what you can give to this earth before you leave this earth, because you will leave this earth. And when you leave this earth, you can either be one of those people that just came here and leeched the whole time, or you can be one of those people that came here and gave all you got. You feel me? God-minded, yes, sir. It is it's a mindset. It's a mindset that subscribes to the ideology that human beings, we have to be in a place where we're thinking from a collective mindset. You understand? Think about life outside of just yourself. It's not just about you. It's not about what you can benefit from every situation. It's not about what you can create in order to gain. Sometimes you have to think about it from an aerial view, from a God-mindedness, right? And in that God-mindedness, I believe individuals can live in more harmony. You hear me? Go outside. The devil gonna try to play with you. You keep it pushing though. You hear me? It's not about quitting. It's not about being in a place where you trying to do too much. I know I'm just rambling now. He said, where are you going, by the way? I'm just on a walk, brother, man. I'm just on a walk. Clearing my mind, sharing my mind. You feel me? So I hope it all makes sense, man. I'm hoping you guys are, if it's not about you, then what is it about? It's about you. It's not about you. It's about everything around you and you at the same time. You hear me? It's not time and how that coexists and what you can do to put everything around you in a better place, because then that's what makes you an actual light in this world. And for me as a man that's 23, I'm trying to get to a place where I can actually be a light. I got a lot of ideas. I got stuff written down. So what can we actually create out of it, you know? You said you have to push the bad thoughts and get your good thoughts, right? You have to push your bad thoughts and get your good thoughts. Yeah, I mean, what do you subscribe to on a day-to-day, bro? Like if you're subscribing to more negative energy, then that's what you're gonna take in. And then that's what's gonna reflect in your life. You're gonna feel negative. You hear me? So why not be in a place where, let's say you get a bad thought like, ah, shoot, damn, I got a flat tire today, right? You could be like, damn, I got a flat tire. Your car could have been totaled, you know? So why not be grateful that you had that spare in the trunk? You hear me? Just having that perspective switch will put you in a more positive mindset than to say if you were just really upset about the spare tire. I said the flattened tire, and you just focus on that the whole day, you know? Does that make sense? He said there's no devil. There's no devil, my brother. Um, I'm just talking about biblical or Islamic, you know, ideology, religion. You hear me? It's written in those books, in those texts, that there is Satan or Shaitan, you know? If you don't subscribe to there not being a devil, then just think about it as, you know, a demon, or think about it as a negative energy. But there is, you know, things that are bigger than us that we don't understand. You are not the final you know, or the highest level, if that makes sense. There are beings and entities that you will never understand and never fathom. So just always have that in your mind. We could step on an ant, you hear me? So how can you, you know, just know there's God is real, God is real. You can't knock that. God is definitely real, you know. How you perceive God, that's up to you now. I will never try to push anybody towards any view because I believe it's for all of us to try to make sure they go to their own walks of life. Oh, see, he's not having a good day. You hear me? He's having a he's having another kind of day. You hear me? I hope he has a better day. What you say? Don't let the devil get in your thoughts. If you let that happen, then you can see God take away the bad thoughts and try to pray. Don't let the demons have control. You have control. I agree. I agree. I agree. I agree 100%. Um, yeah. Again, man, 9 times out of 10, the thoughts you're receiving are not even your thoughts. It's based on where you're feeling at the exact moment. If you're highly emotional in those moments, I wouldn't trust those thoughts that you're getting. I would try to calm down and do something that will level you out to go to reality. Because reality is more important than what things may seem to be in the moment. I was about to end this joint and then y'all popped in. I appreciate y'all though. Any more questions or anything y'all want me to tap in on before I go? So yes, God-mindedness, guys. Think about life outside of just yourself. Try to understand that there's other people in life that can benefit from you being a light in this world if you choose to be a light in this world, you know? But there is a polar opposite to that. If you're not being a light, you're more than likely being a dark energy, and that's not, I don't like those. Whenever I step out to a function, those guys don't like me. The dark guys, the dark people things, they don't like me. You hear me? I get to reflect in that mirror in their face. You gotta be like a mirror to these people, you hear me? Shout out a room full of, yeah. All right, I'm about to, I'm about to be done. No free promo, no free promo. All right, thank y'all.